So today I'm going to, as we discussed cloud formation, we are going
Mhm.
to discuss Terraform. The Terraform, as I told already, is one of the third-party globally used tool for IaC. So we need to give respect to Terraform because even though it's a third-party tool, and but he have the the most of the implementation point of view. If I talk, Terraform is like suppose you want to manage multiple, you have multiple AWS accounts or multiple multi-cloud accounts like Azure and AWS. So you don't have to worry. Okay, so you can able to suppose the organization he may be connected with AWS or he may be connected with Azure. So so you want to manage these two cloud infrastructure where as a provider. So AWS provides Terraform, okay, and he provides Terraform plugin. Azure provides Terraform plugin, and the Terraform have ability to manage the complete infrastructure of AWS and Azure in the particular in their cloud, because today in AWS we have 160 services there, and for this one Azure we have more than 200 services are there. So you can able to uh, create a infrastructure, and but one problem with the Terraform is like that as I told that this cloud itself you have the IaC tools are available. So equivalent to Terraform. So in AWS we have a cloud formation. In Azure we call as a Azure Resource Arm, that is Azure Resource Manager. So, so compared to this cloud formation, and so this cloud formation is like it supports both uh, JSON and YAML, but so because JSON and YAML compared to JSON, YAML has got so much of higher flexibility we have, but come to this Azure on templates, so it supports JSON, but when come to the Terraform, he also supports only the JSON. So yes, so according to the this particular one concept, JSON is a complexity, more complexity we have, and this one is like it is something you need to stress frustrated. You need to be you have to manage this JSON very much Java level syntax and then declaration and attribution characteristics. So without JSON, you can't come to Terraform, or without JSON, you can't go to Azure on template, but without JSON, you can go to AWS Cloud Formation via YAML. That is human serialization language. So it is something
Okay.
gives us the right. This is one advantage Cloud Formation takes over Terraform or maybe this Azure on template. Yes. Thank you. So now you can see I'm going to show you the two demonstration of Terraform on AWS. So one is how to work with Terraform with AWS. As I told that you Terraform extensions. Okay, when you come to Terraform, when you write a
Mhm.
Terraform, you must have .df extensions. So suppose you have so you need to use this main.df. Anyhow, you have to use df extension to execute that as a Terraform file. And when come to the Terraform, you have lot of advantages like the human mistakes and the configuration mistakes. Everything you can avoid it. Everything you can able to manage it, and everything you can make it as a easier. And what infrastructure actually you are looking for, you can create it and you can apply, and you can destroy anytime if you don't want to catch it. So
Okay.
when come to this, when you can see this is Terraform is you need to create a server. You need to install Terraform. Terraform is not say coming as a pre-built service, or it is not coming as direct support. Indirectly, this cloud networks are supporting. So you need to create a server. So and you need to run the Terraform, and then you need to specify everything in your JSON with TF extension file. So first of all, this the single server. You can see the single server, and this is big infrastructure of AWS. Okay, so this is my Terraform server, and the Terraform is a product for HashiCorp, and you need to download the Terraform, and then what you have to do. This is AWS architecture.
And
So
for Terraform also, we have any IAM roles, policies?
yes. Actually, that's why the second lab I'm going to show you Terraform authentication types. Okay, in
Okay.
how many
Okay.
ways Terraform will authenticate in AWS. So this is the first way I'm going to explain you, like how you install Terraform, how to work, and I have already created all the TF files for Terraform to create and to run IaC process for AWS under VPC, subnets, route table, internet gateway, and then security groups and EC2 instance. So actually, what you do, so this Terraform. So what I do now, I'm going to install Terraform. Okay? Very simple.
Mhm.
I'm going to install. After install Terraform, I'm going to where is Terraform will be asking you where is your IaC code with
Mhm.
TF extension. So you may be IaC code you can keep in GitHub, or you can keep in the Docker, or you can keep in your local machine, or you can keep it maybe S3 storage, or maybe you can keep it in in third party like. But after that, what you have to do, after you've done that particular IaC, after you pulled your IaC code, you need to install Terraform plugin. So Terraform plugin is like, first of all, we have a command called Terraform. Then we have Terraform. These are the commands we have: Terraform init, Terraform, and then validate. What this command will do, I will tell you. Then we have Terraform, then Terraform plan, Terraform, Terraform apply, Terraform destroy. So like that, we have different commands to Terraform.
And the Terraform can be run only from server, not from a standalone DC host or any normal machine, is it?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct. Don't run, so we have second. Everything he will be creating. What are the things you have written as a code? What he will be coming here directly here, and he will be creating the architecture.
Even S3, right?
Yes, everything.
Okay.
based on the code we have written, everything that 160 services are completely
Oh,
managed under the Terraform. So many people are struggling to get like how to write the code of this. So that's why Terraform has released a separate the, the documentation where you will get all those code you can able to run and custom and modify it and apply based on your environment. I'll tell you where is that. So first of all, what I do, I'm going to run this. Then I'm going to automate. So first of all, we need to have a Terraform server. Terraform server, you can keep it in any location. Maybe you can keep it because Terraform works with Linux machine. Okay, so but Terraform also available for Windows. So you need to download based on your perspective point of view. So what I do, let me go to this one and we launch my Linux machine. This could be the Terraform server. So he doesn't need any big hardware or maybe he doesn't need anything. So you can able to run normally. This is my Terraform server. I'm using this one. So like that, I can Terraform is very flexible tool where you can able to understand that if you have the proper access key secret key, so you can enter into any region with that using that access key secret key. Because access key
okay.
secret key have that power, single access key secret key will give you the full service, full region access if you have the proper permission. Because access key secret key works upon the permissions. See what I'm coming to
Uh,
say.
uh,
Suppose you are going to IAM. Okay. So you are
mhm.
IAM service. What we do, you are going to create one user. Okay. IAM user.
Okay.
And IAM user means you need to provide him a permission. Right. So, I'm going to give him like access. Not our permission. I'm going to give him S3 full access. Right. Whatever permission you are going to give behind this, you have two connectivities. Like one is CLI, one is GUI. So if you use CLI way to connect, or you go for GUI way to connect. So what is this actually the similar functionality? Like if you give any one of these permissions, so CLI means what? You have to use
Command line.
access.
Hmm.
About the GUI, you have to give him a sign in and password.
Hmm.
Okay, so this uh, properties you have to provide. But what I'm telling, when you when you create this access key secret key, the if I apply access key secret key to this one to Terraform server, so suppose I'm giving him administrator access or maybe EC2 full access. So the access, so how many regions we have in AWS right now? We have around 20 plus regions. So, uh, So you can use access key secret key and you can use same access key secret key and you can enter into any region. So Terraform will create architecture on that particular region. So what I'm going to do here in this machine, I'm going to AWS configure command. He will be asking. So access key. Access key secret key for which one? IAM user, which you have. And IAM user have administrator access, or maybe he has to have full full access. Means what happened? He will get, he can enter into any region up to access security. What will be asking? He asking to enter, and then we have a form. This form is the output. Most probably the format is JSON, and you can enter any region. Suppose you want to go to Mumbai, you want to go to Virginia, you want to go to Frankfurt, you can enter, and that particular access key secret key will give you the permission to enter into that particular region. So you need to customize it based on this particular process. So that is why. Uh, so actually, initially, here I'm going to give access to secret key of the root, because we have access to secret key means we have two users having the authority or access to secret key. One is the root user, one is the IAM user. Root user and IAM user. So IAM user access to secret key is always restricted, but root user access to secret key always have full access. So Terraform need a permission.
IAM user access have always
Limited access. Limited access. So
limited
what
access
are the permission we have given? So based on
from the root user.
yes, yes, root user will control the IAM user. So you have to control the IAM user.
Correct.
So now the thing is, if IAM user provide him the full permission, then IAM user will work freely, and he can able to connect. He can able to manage everything. So what I'm coming to say, Terraform need a authentication, access key security authentication. If you're not going to provide authentications, he can't enter into AWS. So, and one more thing, if you have 2 or 3 AWS accounts, separate access key security will be given to the root and IAM user. They are not similar, they are not identical. I don't know how many users they have tested this, but according to like maybe that access key secret key will be coming randomly for multiple accounts, but I don't know that process is really true that they are providing different access to secret key. Will be same access to secret key every time, because access key is such a complicated key code, because no one can able to remove, no one can able to understand, no one had time to experiment it also. But maybe some person maybe experiment, and he can find that his access secrets are keep repeating, duplicate access secrets are coming, then he may be do some hackings in the AWS. But that's something that is not happen. Maybe it will happen according to me.
Okay. Okay.
So now let me set up the Terraform server. Okay, this is Terraform server. Let I take remote. Actually, I want to change the remote method. Okay, so because I feel always that Linux machines are always incomplete. Suppose I'm accessing this machine, for example, if I'm accessing this EC2 machine, I feel that I'm not working Linux. I'm working somewhere. So, because due to that, what I'm doing, I'm going to have a virtual machine. Inside virtual machine, I'm going to connect, and inside virtual machine, I'm going to take the remote of this machine. So by doing this way, I feel that I'm working Linux. Like that.
Sorry,
According
I
to
didn't understand that difference.
see, you're running Linux machine, right?
Right.
You are taking remote via session manager or
From here,
EC2
yeah.
instance connect or maybe Qt
Correct.
or Nova external like that, right?
Right.
But according to me, I feel that if I am connecting by that way, I am feeling
Mm-hmm.
that I am not working with Linux. I have that feeling inside me. That I am telling, but I don't know others. Others want to just connect and work, but I'm not getting that feeling that I'm working Linux. So that is why what I'm telling, I'm going to my virtual machine, which is running in VMware.
Okay.
Using this machine, I will take remote of that EC2 machine here, and I work. Okay.
Okay. That way you feel you are connecting
Uh,
Linux to
that
Unix to
I feel that I'm in inside Linux
proper
OS.
Unix OS.
Uh,
Okay.
so because this all duplicate terminals, mobile external, Qt. I hope this also not a terminal, but this is just a connector. Okay, some connector.
Connector.
But this one is a OS. Okay, so this is a OS. So where I
Mm.
can able to set myself.
Okay, okay, okay.
This is just like a one kind of personal feeling. Okay, for this
Mm-hmm.
EC2, but I'm not blaming AWS or maybe I'm not blaming server EC2 server something like that. But the thing is and one more thing, this EC2 server, if you connect and if you keep idle,
Mm-hmm.
you know what will happen? Uh, After 1 or 2 minutes, he will come out of the console. I don't like
Mm-hmm.
that process. But
Mm-hmm.
this is happening only in AWS. When you go to Azure, it is stable until you
Okay,
are 2 hours, 3 hours. Also, you are not working the machine. He is still active in the mobile extra or but this one,
okay.
this has some connection timeout that particular time. And if connection that if the machine is idle, then he is coming. So I'm frustrating again. I want to connect. But if I connect
Mm-hmm.
by this way, via my virtual machine way, I can immediately connect. I don't have to copy paste the public IP, then keep a username. I don't have to type it.
Okay, okay. Understood.
And and many people are telling that mobile extern and putty are in the black in color. Okay,
Mm.
so that's why whatever you're typing is not visible properly to them. So due to that issue also, you can have this one. Okay, so now I want to connect that. So I can't connect directly, you know. So because when I connect this, it will give me the error. Why is giving error? Let's see. Yes, and you can see this will be not working for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now
We
what?
need to set.
Yes. What we have to do is copy the default. Otherwise there is a one more way to take it out. Okay, you go to config, copy this uh, the private IP, go to mobile external here. You can directly go and work in that machine. Okay. Otherwise, you
Mm.
call that machine, take the machine remote here. Inside here, take a remote of SSH, remote of Linux machine. So what you say is correct. It's okay for you. Like this also.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, anything is fine.
So, but
One more question I had. If you are connecting from virtual machine, is it like setting up the Terraform and running it from the on-prem to AWS? Is it
no. I'm setting up in EC2 only. It's not
in EC2 only? Okay.
I'm not on premise, but if you want, you can set up on from on premises also. But for that,
Okay.
you need to install AWS CLI. You need to convert this machine as a CLI server for AWS, installing the AWS CLI tools. Because this is not coming with the inbuilt tools. But if you go to Amazon Linux and all, they are coming with inbuilt AWS CLI tools installed by by default itself. Because
Okay.
these two
Okay.
OS are from AWS. They have developers, they created this OS. But this OS is not available commercially. Not available in
Mm-hmm.
Azure, not available on premises, not available in Google Cloud. This is available only in AWS. And due to that,
Mm-hmm.
they have given extra priority. They're given some extra functionality that otherwise doesn't have. I don't know why they are doing like this because otherwise you need to install AWS CLI manually, like Ubuntu, Red Hat, or CentOS, anything. In Windows also you need to install manually. But this two OS, AWS CLI is coming as a pre-built, as an inbuilt.
Okay.
So that's why whenever I go to AML Linux, I type AWS configure, then automatically it will ask access key security. Okay, but if you go to the Red Hat or Windows machine, type AWS configure, you say this is something unknown command. And because we need to install AWS CLI and then we have to run the command.
Okay.
So what I do, I'm going to copy the key pair in this machine, task.net. Okay, go to task.net,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the one which I am going to copy it, okay, and then I have to paste it. Over and task.net. So after this, you try to take it some other machine. So what I do, let me this. Okay. and we have it. I feel like I'm a Linux machine.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is my Linux machine. You see the IP, and that's why I given the name here. Okay, this is my Linux machine. If I exit it, this is my on-premises machine. But this is my VM machine.
Okay. Simply we are doing SSH and logging into that
Yes.
EC2
Copying the
host.
keypad. We need to copy the keypad inside this machine. Keypad.
Okay.
If you're not copying the keypad, then you will not work. You will not get
Oh,
the
oh,
remote. Okay, so first we install Terraform. So go to that and go to installation, and then go to, and they have given the complete downloads latest one. And go to Linux. I'm going to use this AMD64 and copy link address, and if I go back there. Okay, so for that with me, but I have to use wget and see the Terraform. The file has been came here. So what I do now, I'm going to extract. Okay,
is it?
the Terraform, and I have extracted. After this, I have to create a path. Okay, so for that, I'm going to create a path. I'm going to copy the Terraform location here. Okay, that is local/bin, and then I'm going to create an environment variable.
Okay.
Okay, so after this environment variable, and then let me check the Terraform version. This should be the latest version, and then you can see version 3.2, and then we have. So I'm going to install Git because I have already kept my Terraform files in my GitHub. So from there, I'm going to pull here. Okay, so let me install Git
So
because
for Terraform, you just download the zip and that's all, or do we need to do just like yum install types
no,
for
no, no,
Terraform?
no. Just go to Terraform and just click on this and just copy link address. That's it.
That's all. So there is no exe
No,
concept
no.
of it.
EXE is there for Windows. The Windows, right?
Okay.
Windows, you just
Okay.
click, it will download MSI file. But this Linux, you just click on that. You can see that this is a RAR file. And when you click on that, then you have to extract and install it in your Linux machine.
Okay. Okay.
But that's why they given different platforms to install.
Okay.
So which one you want, you can go. Okay, so let me clone my repository, and this is my repository AWS automation repo from the GitHub. So now I'm just having all this repository for Terraform. In that I choose this. Okay, Terraform EC2 instance. Okay. Okay, and you can find here and all the files I have written already. Instance.tf, all tf extension. Providers .tf, security group.tf, variables.tf, and dpc.tf. So, see, actually, it's not like that. You need to, you need to write, you need to create a separate file. You can create a single file also. You can put your IaC code. Okay, but
Okay.
writing a single file is sometimes difficult to search, difficult to modify that particular part of that particular piece of the code. So that is why that's why we are splitting like instances one separate file. A provider separate file,
Okay.
security group
Okay.
separate file, variable separate file,
So
VPC separate file.
debugging is easy.
Debug easy, and these files will join together. And
Okay.
Terraform will join these together, and he will create a blueprint of the IaC code, and then he will provide us. So first of all,
Is there any main, like how is it merging all of these together?
first he will go to provider, and then he will go to the variables, then then via variable he go to the VPC, by VPC go to instance to security.
Okay.
actually, see, first he'll check this provider, and before he will check the access key secret key. Since I have not given access key secret key, so if I'm not going to provide access to secret key, then what happened? He's not allowed to enter into the AWS region. So no, because here if you have a proper authentication permission, then he is allowed to enter. Otherwise, if he doesn't have proper authentication permission, he is blocked. This is not happen here in AWS. Also in Azure, they say because Terraform is a third-party provider. So third-party he should get the permission token from AWS, and then he have to come enter. If in case of CloudFormation, which is inbuilt service, he doesn't require any permission because that is an inbuilt service we have in AWS itself. Okay, that's why the difference between the third-party tool and the self-created tool. So the first priority goes to self-created tool. Okay, this again the meeting ID. This meeting ID flows join with the same meeting ID. So now let me go get into. See the he came out right again. I connect. See that machine came out from that console. That EC2 machine came out, and that's why I told if I am not connecting with my on-premises VM machine means again I have to log. That's why I don't like that. That's why I have used it this way. I have taken the remote of my virtual machine. Inside virtual machine, taken the remote of the EC2 server. Okay. So okay. Let's continue. So now I have the Terraform and I go to the machine. And and see, first of all, let me go to this file, providers.ef. What you find here, providers.ef. The providers.ef, you find the who is provider, AWS, and where is the credentials are stored, the access key secret in the root /.aws credentials. So, but I have not created any key, so he will be going and searching the key here. Okay, but quickly he will not get the key. So now what I do, I am going to provide which region I want to enter. So that is US West. Okay. That is US West. It means that is this Oregon region.
Oregon.
So the region code is written there, US West. And save it. That is providers.ef. Next we have variables.ef. That is variables.ef. When come to the variables.ef, you can find all those parameters to create a VPC. Availability zones, key pairs, AIM ID, instance type, and then the name. So you can able to do modifications. What are the modifications you need for this particular like database? So here I'm going to change the availability zones. Okay, that is US West 1A. Okay. Then key pair. Make sure the key pair should match with the region. Otherwise, this will not work. So the key pair is a right path. And you need to provide the AIM ID. What is AIM ID? AIM ID is a the identification of the machine image. So because in AWS, all these regions have different AIM IDs. So when you launch instance, you can see the AIM ID. And this AIM ID is not same for all the region. It's different. So I want to run Ubuntu machine. Then copy the AIM ID of the Ubuntu machine and go there and specify. Then if you want to change the hardware type, suppose you want to change it to .micro with some other instance type, you can specify the name of the instance type here. And if you want to give the instance tag, okay, tag is environment and developer, and then instance name, I go to the Terraform instance, or I can give any other name which I want to as general. So I'm going to search.
Jay, one question, like why is it West 1A?
I'm creating only one subnet.
Okay. Because our region is West 2, right? Oregon.
US West 2. That is, it have 4 availability zones. So this means we can have 4 subnets or more than 4 subnets. But in this case, I'm setting only one subnet.
Okay.
Inside the one subnet only, I'm going to keep my machine. The next one
Okay.
is
Okay.
like we have security. Then we have VPC. This VPC, it have everything like that VPC, route table, internet gateway, subnet attachment. Everything is we have here, and here in this file you can find the attachment of gateway, route table, everything. Then last one is
Okay.
security group. The security group, I'm opening port 22. Okay. SSH port 22, I'm opening. So only port 22 will open in the security group. The last one is we have this the last one is like instance.ef. The instance.ef will connect with var.ef file, and he will call all the parameters, all the global variables from that file to here. So that's why we have var.instance.am. So he will call everything from the var variable.ef file connected. Like that, we can link the file together, and and required references he will take from that file. So that's all. So now what you do, you have to run this. Okay. So first, what I do, you have to use Terraform init. Okay. Now Terraform,
Form.
what you do, he will install the
Yum.
plugins. He will. So okay. So
Mm.
he lost the path. Okay. So what I do, let me uh, correct the path,
Mhm.
and then let me export the path.
So I think it is erroring.
No, no, he's telling what I think the path should be. This is the path. So I go to come. And so first of all, what I do,
It
I'm
says
going to,
command not found still.
yes, because he lost that path. Path means where the Terraform installed, right?
Okay.
That path he
Okay.
lost. So that's why I'm setting up the path. Now,
Okay. Again reading. Okay.
so now he's asking, well, so go to cd, automation record, cd. So
Form. Spelling the.
okay, so now he
Uh,
will be installing the plugin, okay, Terraform plugin, and install the plugin, and then I have to Terraform validate. Okay, so he's telling that he's giving some warning, but that's not a problem. He's telling that he's unable to find that access key secretly. Okay, but he's telling success. The configuration is valid. So, but validation errors are there. Okay, so
mm.
now I'm going to run Terraform client. When I type Terraform client, what will happen? This will give me error. Why? Because he unable to enter into AWS. Why?
Credentials
Because
are not.
he
Key
don't
keys.
have credentials. So we need to provide him a credentials. But I don't want to disturb this setup. What I do, I'm going to take this as a separate remote. Okay? So let me take separate remote that machine. So copy, or I can able to connect here itself for this to do to install access distribution. He's asking access key secret key. So let I provide him root user access key secret key. Okay, so first of all, or maybe I am user access key secret key who have EC2 full access permission. Okay, so what is the credentials? So let me delete this. So because I have already created enough keys, 2 keys are already created. And let me get a new access key secret key. Okay, and let me go here. So oh, that's all. Now he should run successfully. So there it is. He's asking, giving you blueprint. Okay, what he's going to do. See, he merged all the files together in correct order. He merged it. You know that which one he has to connect. So he's giving us blueprint. Okay, now
This is the plan, is it? The
plan.
Terraform plan.
Yes, before you are
Okay.
going to execute this, he's giving you the blueprint and giving you that this is how you're going to create a IaC infrastructure. You're okay, then you can execute this. So what this will going to do? He create one instance. He create one. You get a VPC, subnets, route table. You get a security port. Everything this particular environment will be getting created. You're going to create everything like that. So now let me wait and see. So let's say I have only two EPCs in this region. So what I do, let me go to run and now I'm going to use that. Okay, so now before apply, he will be asking me the confirmation. You want to apply? Yes. And there it is. He started to create IaC infrastructure, and he got the permission by access to secret key, and he directly enter into AWS, and he's creating. There it is. Refresh. You can see Terraform IaC. Now subnets. So he will create a subnet. One by one, he will start. Okay, okay. See, I got one error. Okay. So US West 1A. So this parameter, okay. So the name is we should be have 2A, 2B, or 2C. We don't have anything called 1A. Okay. Now go and modify. How to modify? Where is that? Where this is in variables. Okay. Okay. Fine. Where is that? It's 2A. Okay. 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 See, that one is deleted. He created na just now.
Mhm,
The refresh.
mhm.
Okay, so this is half of the way he created. But in this case, if you have this one, the cloud formation means he wrote that. But he's not doing that.
Okay.
Okay, so to this stage, if you have particular that, let me do this. See, he created VPC. Next, he's creating subnet. It's
Mm.
not creating VPC because it's already created. So now you can able to find here. Go to the subnets and see the Terraform subnet. You get a root table. This Terraform root table. He created a gateway. He created a gateway. Go to the security groups. Well, security group. Refresh. You can see he created security group Terraform IaC and he created one EC2 instance. Yes, see he created. This is how it is. So you see he's creating. So everything he created. And until the instance is not coming into running state, so he will be keep waiting. And then see standard he so resources 3 added and 0 changes, no destroy. You understand? So then you can able to find here. It's very easy. So
Mm.
what I do, I don't want this architecture. Okay? What I do, I can destroy it. Suppose if I'm destroying, again he will ask me the confirmation. Okay, what to destroy? I click this. What you do, you destroy.
So after we destroy, even the credentials will be gone, is it?
No, no, no. Credentials will be there. Credentials not there in Terraform. It is there inside the machine. In Terraform, I have to have given the path from where he has to pick up the access to secret.
So next time I can, I need not have to do
Yes.
all that.
No,
I
no,
can
no, no,
just
no.
apply.
You can just run. Next time you don't have to do anything because credentials are stored in this location, and this is the location inside the machine. It's not stored somewhere in Terraform or somewhere. It's a deleted. So when you go back here and see instances are terminated,
Shutting down. Okay.
and the certificate also deleted. Okay, and then VPC internet gateway also on. And you see there is no such VPC. Terraform IaC. So, so I hope you understand. So this is how the Terraform connect anywhere and you run and you can manage it. So, and it is very easy. You just create and keep whenever you want, just push it. So you will build the infrastructure. You build the architecture. Just push it. No matter your code where you store. You stored in GitHub or local machine, or you stored in some location, other location. So you'll be getting everything from there and just connect and push connection to it. That is how it's very easy. You have that Terraform commands, right? When they destroy and then so this is how the Terraform. Next, you have the Terraform authentication types. Okay, but I am recommending that we continue that tomorrow. The Terraform authentication types. Okay, so because here this is the Terraform, and one more thing, you have the command called auto upload. Okay, what is this auto upload? This command will not ask you any confirmation like yes or no or something. Okay, so you not ask. You directly start the building IaC infrastructure. Which one? The auto upload. So if you're not giving auto upload, you give only Terraform apply, he will ask confirmation whether you want to execute or not. But that's why auto upload will help you to execute it.
Okay.
So that is one thing. And suppose you are struggling to get Terraform code, don't worry. Terraform has released a open statement documentation. Okay, go to this particular documentation. Yeah, and you'll get everything that you want for the AWS. Everything you get. Suppose you're looking this for.
I think that is
for the AWS, and you can find all those AWS resources here. Okay, so that is you get all those modules available. AWS module, IMVPC, click on that, and you can able to find the module. Okay, so you can just use this, modify it, and apply.
okay.
Okay, all modules they have given. All the modules, whatever things you wanted, they have given the piece of code. So just modify, select it, and modify. These are all the organizations are doing. They are not calling the developer or it's the JSON developer or it's not. They are not asking him to write or attach. They are simply calling him, and they are giving the code. Just modify it and apply it. That's it. So like that, you have everything. All those resources are available in Terraform. So which one you want it, you can just click on this, and you will get that particular resource of the code.
Okay.
And you can able to attach and execute it. As I .df extension. Okay, I think up to this you understood.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's session is important because tomorrow you're going to see Terraform authentication types. How many ways you can authenticate? This is a really question they are asking. 4 authentication: static credentials, environment variables, shared credentials, and EC2. This is the 4. By these 4 ways, you can authenticate Terraform for AWS. We will discuss this tomorrow.
Okay.
As usual, I will upload it, and the videos which you put, I will check that and I will upload it.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you. Take care. See you tomorrow.